What's up? We need to have a talk. Practical self-defense. Round 2. Right. Okay, guys, so last week I talked to you guys about practical self-defense. Now, this is round 2. Okay, so I was talking about being aware of your surroundings and being aware of situations and watching people. But there's a second part to this that I wasn't able to talk to, but I think is equally important. You have to know what people think of you. And I'm very aware of myself, or at least I like to think that I am. I know that I come off intimidating. When I dress up or when I look or when I go out, I have a mean face. And I know that. I've been told that several times. When people meet me and then they get to know me later, they go, man, when I first met you, you were super intimidating. Very scary. I was scared to talk to you. And I know that. And I've heard that many times, and I'm very aware of that fact. So, and that can cause you to get in more trouble if you don't know what you look like or what people think of you. And that's important, right? We have to figure out what people think of us so that we can maneuver around that. So that being said, I work with kids. I teach martial arts, right? I work with kids. I know I have a scary face. I know I have a scary persona. So I make sure that I kneel down, I get low, I get into their face. I get eye contact, and I use my kid voice, right? Hey, how are you guys? Nice to meet you. I'm Master Hall, right? And then I shake their hand. I let them know that I'm not a threat. I let them know that I'm safe. I know I'm scary, so I have to put on that not scary face, right? But on the flip side of that, right, in a competitor sense, in a fighting sense, right, I use that to my advantage. Okay, I know probably 50 or 60% of the time, the person that I'm going to be sparring or the person that I'm going to be fighting at that moment is probably intimidated by me. So I use that. Okay, so before we fight, right, there's no conversation, there's no smiles, there's no joy, it's just straight face. Because I want them to dwell, I want them to start thinking, what is in this guy's head, right? It's confrontation. Now, some of you guys are like, but that shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter, okay? But the things that we wear and the things that we do, right? For example, just putting on a bandana and putting on some sunglasses changes the persona a little bit, right? Okay, so you guys know me from my normal everyday look, right? I'm a runner usually, okay? I would have workout attire, but let's say I put this bandana on, okay, and I put my sunglasses on, I have some pair of jeans and some boots, and I'm riding a Harley, okay? Suddenly my persona changes, right? Suddenly, if I come and look at you, doesn't matter who I am, right? I'm a scary guy, okay? I have friends, a lot of friends that are super, super nice. They're the most happy and most joyful person I know, but he's tatted up. He's got tattoos on his face, his hands, his arms, and he's one of my favorite people because he's so happy, so joyful, and just a pleasure to be around. He doesn't have that fight in him, right? He's not that kind of person, but when you look at him, he's scary. He's definitely scary, right? And again, a lot of you guys are like, but that shouldn't matter. But it is, it does. It matters to our culture. It matters to our society. Should it matter? No. But if you look at simple things, right? I'm not political. I'm not going to be one to talk about political stuff. But there's a hat out there that causes a lot of drama just based on the hat, right? You wear it. Doesn't matter if you believe it or not. You wear it. It's going to cause some controversy. It's going to cause a fight, right? That's the society we live in. We're a hyper emotional based society, right? Based on the way you look can cause bad results, right? So if you don't want that result, don't wear the hat, okay? But some of you guys are like, but I want to wear that hat. I want to be free. And that's part of self-defense. You have to make that decision. You know, by wearing that hat, right? And I'm just using that hat for example. You know, by wearing that hat, you're going to cause some controversy. You're going to cause some kind of fight. So you got to be ready to deactivate that. You got to be ready to push it down and be like, hey man, it's just for fun, right? And that's what some people don't understand. They think they can wear anything they want. Anything they want. They could be tatted up and say anything they want, or they can wear anything they want. And should it matter? It shouldn't matter what I'm wearing or what I like or who I follow, or it shouldn't matter, these kind of things. But that's our society, and it's important that we understand that. And each area has different things that we have to be wary about, right? Or things that we have to be worried about and be careful for, right? So if you walk into my martial arts school, right? For example, martial arts is one of those things where we carry old traditional values, right? We wear our school brand on our back because it's school pride, right? But if you come from another school and you come and you work out with another school's uniform without the master's permission, that's a form of disrespect. But should it matter? It's the same uniform, it just has some other brand. It shouldn't matter. But that's the society that we live in, and it's the society that we're grown up in, and it's what we accept, right? So knowing what we look like, knowing what people think of us, knowing what I'm going outside and wearing, it's one of those things that you got to think about constantly. What image are you trying to put off? And if you want to put off that image, if you want to wear that hat, you know, I'm going back to the hat because it's the easiest one that everybody can understand right now. Okay, if you want to wear that hat, you just got to understand what the consequences are for that, right? And I'm not saying the hat is good or bad. Okay, I'm not a political person. To me, the hat means nothing. It's a material thing. It has a quote that literally every single president has said. But for some reason, that color, who's represented on that hat, has caused a lot of fights, right? And again, so should it matter? Absolutely not. Does it matter? It does. And we have to be aware of that. Be aware of how I look, right? If I'm a scary person, I gotta understand that. Some people are 6'4", right? 400 pounds, and they don't understand that they're scary. You look at them and you're like, wow, you're so big. I know I'm intimidating. I know when to use it. I know when I don't need to use it. I know when I need to tone it way down, right? And I know when I need to bring it out because I need the situation to get serious real quick, right? Use your look, right? Use it. That's self-defense. That's self-awareness. Use your look. Wear it proud, right? But know the consequences to your look, right? If you look like a gangster, does that make you a gangster? No. But know the consequences of dressing like that, right? If you want to wear that hat, the one that we've been talking about, you want to wear that hat, okay? Know the consequences of wearing that hat. Know the consequences of everything that you guys do, the decisions that you make, because it could determine whether you come home safe at night or not. The area you